Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Antonia. I hope you guys are doing well. Today's video has been very much long awaited because I got my ombre powdered brows done back in October of 2019 and it is now October 2021. So originally I was supposed to go for my 1-year touch-up in October of 2020, but of course you guys know with COVID and where I live there was restrictions and I wasn't able to make my appointment. Lorraine got crazy backed up, so she wasn't able to see a lot of the clients. So now that Ontario has opened back up again, she has been able to book us in, and I finally got an appointment with her literally 2 years later. As you guys know, I have a video on ombre powder brows, the process, which I will link here if you guys are interested in that video of me getting my brows done on virgin brows. That is there. I also have ombre powdered brows done, the healing process, so I have video about that as well. And then lastly, I have an ombre powder brows video done about the touch-up process, of the 2-month touch-up process. So I will link all those videos here. If you are interested, definitely watch them. If you follow me on Instagram, which if you're not following me, follow me there at _HelloHarley, then you would have seen that I already got this done. So this is like a little bit later than usual because I don't film and edit in real time. So if you wanted to see it done in real time, I would have already posted. But here is like a concrete YouTube video so people can go back and refer to. I'm not the brow artist. I get a lot of questions about that all the time. Like I'm not the brow artist. I'm just a person who is paying Lorraine to give me the brows that I want. So like I pay for the service. I'm not sponsored by Lorraine. I think she's very talented and she well deserves the money, but yeah, let's go to the appointment together. Guys, I made it to Lorraine's. If you guys want to get your powdered ombre brows done, this is the girl to go to. Lorraine is going to do my touch-up. It's supposed to be a 1-year touch-up, but of course because of COVID and everything, we had to wait 2 years. It's literally our 2-year mark.
Yeah. Is this your third touch-up of yours?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
No.
Second touch-up.
Second touch-up.
So you got it done? First touch-up and then second.
Yeah, second touch-up. So we're gonna take you to the process. If you have questions or if you want to book with Lorraine, you have to book with her directly. Like I'm not the person to contact. So I will leave Lorraine's information in the description bar, but what is the Instagram?
It's at Beauty by Raine. So beauty.by RAINE.
Yeah, so I will leave the link in the description and you can book with her. She's booked up real quick, so you really need to like speed it up. But anyways, these are my brows right now.
After 2 years?
After 2 years, like how good do they look? I still to this day get compliments. So let's get started on the second touch-up.
Oh my gosh, Antonia, it still looks so good.
It looks so good still.
Oh, okay.
I just, because like obviously it's been 2 years, I noticed that they are like lighter because it's been 2 years.
Yeah, we definitely need to touch with the color for sure.
But like the fact that they're still so good, like girl. Lorraine's first step is to clean the area that she's going to be working on. So she's just using an alcohol wipe right now just to wipe down my surface so there's no extra oil or any makeup. Lorraine is now going in with a clean blade to clean up the surrounding area of the brow so we have a nice defined sharp brow area to work with. Of course, Lorraine is going to go in and apply some numbing cream to both brows because your girl does not want to feel a sharp needle constantly running through her skin. So Lorraine is just going to take a Q-tip here and spread that evenly around to make sure she covers the entire brow surface. That way I don't feel any pain during the procedure. She's going to put some saran wrap to cover the area, and then we are going to wait 15 minutes or so for the numbing cream to do its thing. Alright, it is time to start on the first brow. Lorraine is removing the numbing cream, and then she's also going to just clean the area to make sure we are working with a nice clean surface, and she's going to start ombre powdering my first brow. So you can see Lorraine has started. You can't exactly see in frame, but she's actually starting at the tail of my brow, and I find that this area is the least uncomfortable. Like when she was doing this, I didn't feel any discomfort at all. I honestly didn't even feel like she was ombre powdering my brows, but when she got to the middle where it's a little bit more meaty, I felt it a lot more. I'm not sure if it's because the numbing cream was starting to wear off, but this procedure doesn't take too long. All in all, it took an hour long, but just to do the one brow side, it probably only took her about 10 to 15 minutes to complete my brow because of course I already have the background pigment in. If you notice, our masks are both moving because we are chatting at this moment. So I just really wanted to reiterate that the pain level is honestly at like a 1 or a 2, especially with the numbing cream. I can't speak for you, but for me, it was probably like a 1 or a 2. Very, very minimal pain.
Yes. Yay, amazing.
Right brow is now complete, and Lorraine is just going to take some gel and smooth it over and move on to my left brow. Look at the difference. No touch up, touch up. Oh my god, look at that crisp brow. Wow. I wanted to point out that if you look closely on my left brow near the tail, you can see I have a pimple there. And if you get pimples like I do on your eyebrows, what Lorraine does is just a work around the area, but don't worry, it still blends in and it still looks super good. The first time I got my brows done, I actually had a pimple on the same brow in the front and it still turned out amazing. And what she did to the right brow, she's going to do to the left brow, so I'm just going to fast forward this part. After Lorraine finished and she assessed the area, she noticed that my right brow still had a little area that she wanted to touch up, so she just went back in and did the little touch up. Okay, this is the after. Look at that. So good. I'll do a side by side of the before and after, you know? Love it. Okay, also I wanted to mention Lorraine does have training right now because of COVID. She hasn't been holding the classes, but follow her, and if you want to get training done, she will post when she has training availability. Also, when she has random like drop-in appointments or like appointments for the next day, she'll post them on her Instagram. So that way, if you're like suddenly you want to get your brows done and then you're like, oh, I'm free that day, then you can book that appointment. So yeah, thank you, Lorraine. I love them. Okay, we're gonna go home and I'll talk about the aftercare and all that stuff. It's been several hours since I've seen Lorraine. I did a baddie and I was like scratching my pimples up here, and then I kind of touched this and I saw that there was ink on my hand, but hopefully they still look okay. When you do leave, Lorraine gives you some aftercare instructions because a lot of times people don't know what to expect. This is a little thing that I think is amazing to go off of for reference, even if you're not getting your brows done by Lorraine, but you're like searching videos on how ombre powdered brows or powdered ombre brows work. So go off of this because the healing process is crucial for you. So if you're watching this on your phone or iPad, definitely give this a screenshot so you can take a look. Essentially, what she writes is what to expect. Color is going to oxidize and gradually get darker as each day passes. So you go home and you're like, oh my god, I love my brows. Next day, these brows are going to be really, really dark. So I am going to film a new process of my healing process of my second touch-up. So be sure to look out for that video. I wanted to definitely film the touch-up process again because I know you guys are so interested in especially my 2-year mark, and just some extra little reminders for you. You should avoid getting your eyebrows wet for the first 7 days. So when I'm washing my face, I'm going to definitely avoid my eyebrows. I'm actually going to head to the drugstore and get some face wipes. That way I can really refresh my forehead because obviously you can see I have some like non-inflammatory acne there that I don't even know how to deal with. step is to avoid direct sun exposure or tanning for 4 weeks after the procedure because this may cause scarring and poor retention of pigment. Avoid all unsanitary environments for the first 7 days. Use a fresh pillowcase while you sleep. I use silk pillowcases personally, especially because I have like my dyed hair. It's really nice and gentle on the skin. Be mindful of your eyebrows while you are changing and out of tight shirts. So like, especially with me taking this off, I'm gonna make sure I don't like just tug it over my face. Let any scabbing or dry skin naturally exfoliate away. Picking may cause scarring or loss of color. Obviously, we want a nice even brow all across. No facials, Botox, chemical treatments, or microdermabrasion for 4 weeks. Avoid hot, sweaty exercise for 1 week. Minimize shower time and water temperature to avoid long hot showers in the first 7 days. Avoid face down swimming and hot tubs until you are done healing and free of flaky scabs, because obviously hot tubs have a lot of condensation and humidity, so you don't want that touching the face. Do not rub, pick, or scratch the treated area. Do not pencil in the areas that are spotty during this healing time, because of course you don't want to be like filling things in. It's going to look spotty during the healing time for sure. And wash your hands thoroughly with soap for 30 seconds if you absolutely need to touch the procedure site to avoid any chance of infection, because of course this has been tattooed, so if you just go in and start rubbing it with like dirty hands, of course you can cause an infection because there is technically open wounds. And it says, note that redness and swelling is normal for the first 3 days, and you can contact your doctor immediately if you're concerned the area is infected or if you have an allergic reaction. So I already know I'm fine. I'm pretty sure Lorraine used the same pigment as usual. I wanted to mention that if you are looking to get it done, it really minimal pain, and right now at the moment I don't feel any pain at all. It just feels very tight around my eyebrows. When I did leave Lorraine's, it was burning a little bit, not burning in the sense where I'm like, oh my god, there's some product on my face and it's burning. It was just burning because it was obviously it's been tattooed over. So if you ever had a tattoo, this is not even as deep as a regular tattoo would be. You could see in the video I was not in any pain whatsoever. Make sure to watch my first, second, and third ombre powdered brows video, my original ones, if you are looking for more content on ombre powdered brows. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. I know this has been long awaited. Hopefully you guys enjoy this one as much as my first virgin brows video that I did 2 years ago. I thank you guys so much for all the likes and views on that. Stay tuned for my healing brow process, and I will see you guys in the next video. Follow me on Instagram at _HelloHarley. Follow me on TikTok at HelloHarley, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.